Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to our new video. I am Kobe and today we're going to be talking about what it's like to work here in the desert.
Welcome to our channel. We are the Christ fam. Well, I mean, you're also part of the Christ fam, but you know, whatever. This is at least the Christ fam YouTube channel hosted by none other than us. So, let's get started.
So as always, before we get started, if you'll go ahead and click on that subscribe button and click that bell so you can get notified whenever we release some more videos. So there's a lot that goes into it. It really just depends on what your job is. But a couple things for everyone, you know, you're in the desert, so it's hot. That's one thing you're gonna notice as soon as you get off the plane, is that you're gonna get off that nice AC plane and just get hit with a heat wave. And oh yeah, so nice. Hot here. Right now it's about June, so hot is around 115 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it's like 40 something degrees Celsius, I'm not exactly sure, but it gets hot. If it's that hot, cool is actually around like high 80s, probably more like mid 80s. Just today actually it was 82 at night, and it almost was a little chilly. And yeah, it's crazy to think about, but it's true. The one thing that stinks though is that when it is at night and it is something like 82, something like that, you have humidity. And humidity, as most of you know, stinks so much. It's so bad. But it's mainly at night. I don't notice it as much during the day because the sun's beating down on your neck. Another thing about working here in the desert is that you have the sunrise and the sunset.
No way!
Now, when I work, a lot of times see the sunrise, and you will not see a sunrise like it. I'm from Virginia, and I work in Germany for the most part, and those sunrises and sunsets are really, really beautiful. But the sunrises here, holy cow, it's so cool to just see an orange ball just rise from the ground, and you can just see it. It's orange, and it's so cool. It lights up the sky. That's the cool thing, is that the sky is so clear most of the time. Now, it's not great if you're working at like noon, 1 or 2 in the afternoon. That's not great because, you know, again, the sun's beating down on you. Another thing about working here is sandstorms. Now, it gets windy here. It gets so windy. So in addition to the heat, you also have wind. And that wind, you walk outside, it literally feels like you're walking into a convection oven. You walk outside and you're blasted with so much just heat and wind. And in addition to that, it's super sandy and rocky all around here. When you get here, you'll notice there's sand, rock, tan buildings, more sand, and more rocks. It's great. But with the heat and the wind and the sand, a lot of times that sand gets kicked up and it's in the air. So sometimes they advise us to wear goggles if need be. And it definitely can be bad at times. There's been definitely some very, very strong wind. So in addition, with it being hot, pretty much anywhere on base, whether that's here at the double stacks, whether that's where you work, whatever it may be, you're gonna find water. Obviously, you gotta stay hydrated, but they're literally pallets on top of pallets on top of pallets, so it's stacked. It's all on one pallet, but it's stacks of water, just stacks of bottled water that you can take in and put in your convenient mini fridge. And a lot of times your job site, wherever you're working, will have a fridge and it'll be filled with cool water. You go to the gym, you have a fridge full of water, you take one, you replace it. You go pretty much anywhere, and everywhere will have a fridge full of cool water that anyone can just take. Most places will ask you to replace it. So you're on a deployment. You come here, it's hot, it's sandy, it's windy. You need to drink a lot of water. That's a given. Definitely eat food, definitely sleep as much as you can. This next thing is depending on what you work, on what your job is. I work 12. It's great. It's awesome. 12 hours of work, 12 hours of at home. Not at home, my dorm, sorry. That time you have the time to shower, to sleep, to get ready for work, to do what you need to do, 12 hours. I'm in the maintenance career field, and we get here a day and a half off, at least for my job. I can't tell you how much that half day helps so much. So instead of working 6 12s, you work 5.5. Certain jobs don't work 12s. I've had friends that only work 10-hour shifts, which isn't that bad compared. I have some people who go to work at like 4 or 5 in the morning and get done at 11, and they have the rest of the day to do whatever they want. It's crazy. Really all just depends on what your job is. Defects. We got 2 of them. One of them right now, I guess that was 4, sorry, 2 of them. One of them right now is just for people who are quarantined here. In the future, whenever we don't have quarantine people, we will get that back, but we have 2 of them for the CC and BPC side. You have one for the Ops Town, and you'll find that out when you get here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little snippet of kind of what it's like. I know I talked a lot about weather and stuff, and I'm sorry, that is a big part of it though. I don't know specifics on every job, so who knows what exactly you're going to be going through, but I tried to give you the best picture that I could in the time that I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and got stuff out of it. If you will please go ahead and do us a huge favor and click on that subscribe button and click the bell, and we look forward to seeing you guys on our next video. See ya.